My Streamlabs is completely messed up. I don't know what is going on. Let me know if you see me. I'm good or not. Looks like I'm good. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect. All right, we see. I see some comments coming in, so I must be good. Oh man, I've been having some issues this morning. Issues. Sounds better. How's my voice? Yeah, my voice definitely sounds better. Having a hard time hearing you. Oh really? You feeling about the next couple of weeks? We'll get into that in a little bit. I'm just trying to get situated right now. Make sure that everything. Last couple of times I tried to go live and out. So I think we're doing very white voice. It's your turn to buy a new PC today. I hope not. I mean, I built that PC um, from scratch. I am looking to build another one, and I'm actually going to use that one for my golf simulator. But I'm waiting for like all of the different things, the prices of things to come down. So like especially the graphics card. The graphics card that I want is obviously very very expensive right now. Either way, I mean it's definitely um, one of the most expensive pieces that I need for my PC. But either way, I'm waiting. Right. But we're sitting in a good spot. I guess people can hear me. I guess everything's okay. That's good. It's not even the streaming software. It was the act, or it's not even the PC. It was the streaming software. Streamlabs just wasn't working for me. I don't know why my camera wouldn't link to thing, and then it wouldn't link certain pieces, and I couldn't go live for some odd reason. GPU you running at the moment? I have a Radeon RX 580. Yeah, too insane right now. To build one. It's been a few years for me itching to do it in a year or so. Yeah, as soon as the prices go down and everything gets back to normal, I'm definitely going to build another one. But I have to wait. 'Cause right now, if I build one, it's just going to cost me a ridiculous amount. It's like if someone needed to put in like a deck or like a wooden fence right now, they would pay a fortune because wood is expensive. But yeah, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Thank you guys for being here, for stopping by. Is Streamlabs the same as OBS? It's sort of the same. It's Streamlabs OBS, so it has the same like setup. It's just I think a little bit more um I don't know what word to use. It's just a little bit better. I don't know. I've used OBS for streaming. It just doesn't seem as great. I mean, I can do multi-stream over here. I don't believe I can do that on OBS. I don't even think you can bring up the chat in regular OBS. So Streamlabs OBS is definitely different. But it has basically the same setup, you know. One person on Reddit made a video of everyone having issues. Really? Well, I'm not in it. I just had my issues today. But I think we're good. We're hoping for a bounce. Yes, we are hoping for a bounce. It at 1% it does show ground to reversal. There's a lot of things that are down today, and there's some things that are up. You know, B squared was up quite a bit yesterday, 77% throughout the day, but then it's down 9% in the after hours in pre-market. So there's a number of positions that are actually up, but there's also a lot that are down. My overall portfolio, if I had to look at my portfolio, it doesn't look good. It does not look good. We're waiting for a lot of things to cross those thresholds, and literally we're hovering around the line of those. I just turned positive with Ethereum. It looks like Dogecoin has come down to about 23.5. But like I said, positive with Ethereum. Cost has been down. These 3 positions that I got as free stocks have been down. There's a lot of things that are down right now, but definitely looking for those to come back easily. And AMC, I'm still plus 20,000. So everybody had issues at the same time. Is that what you're saying? It's less than a minute.
I think I need a different battery charger. Hang on 1 second. My computer's at 10%.
I just lost power for like 2 seconds, and I was like, "What the hell was that?"
Okay, right. This is weird. This is a weird day. So basically,
this is a weird day.
Let me tell you, my computer went black like 5 minutes after I jumped off the live stream. It went all black and just shut down.
Okay, so let's go through the series of events. Matt's computer does some weird shit.
Okay. Yeah, I almost tweeted it out, and I was like, I don't want to create FUD during the market hours, so I was like, let me just say nothing. But as soon as I got off live, took my laptop, went downstairs, went to go eat something, and then while I have Matt's stream on, because I was like, let's just see what's going on at the end of the day, it just goes completely black and turns off. I was just like, what the hell?
We back, yeah, we back. And this is good. This is good. This is better. Let me tell you something, family. I have no idea what's going on. Your boy getting sabotaged out here. Let's go. We here. We here. Look, family, I literally did nothing different. I just reset it. I just literally reset it. Somebody said we back on, baby. We back on.
All right, well, that's crazy that everybody was having issues on the same day. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Yeah, it seems that way. It seems they're really scared. I mean, if they're gonna sit here and start to do that, I don't know how they're doing it, but that's horrible. I got a strange Robinhood email that was so fake. And the Ortex Ortex has issues too. Yeah, I know. I was seeing that yesterday. I talked about it yesterday on my video about them, basically bringing that, like showing like false data, right? Because what's crazy is people think, oh, well, you know what? That might not. It was just a mistake. It's not really an issue, but it is an issue because when you have a mistake like that and you show that data, it gets a lot of people scared. People start to panic. People start to get really, really upset when you show that this is only 35 million shares and this is at 7%. It starts to get people really upset. And you start to look at it and you go, okay, well, did I make the right decision? And then you realize it's like, okay, some people won't look at some of this data up here because you could see that the borrow change, was only, I think it was like 200K. And if they did cover 60 million shares, you would see the borrow change 60 million, right? You would see that different, but a lot of people won't look at that. They'll look at these numbers and say, whoa, what's going on with short interest? I'm scared now, you know? A lot of money. Oh, yeah. Isn't it like there's a store in passing by? Hey, good morning, Matt. I'm looking for an entry point at AMC of 2,000, 2,500. Any predictions? 47, 42, 38. Not financial. So, right now, it's very tough to say because it is early in the morning when we look at all the positions. So it could have grounds for a reversal. We could see a bounce, which we are seeing a little bit of a bounce right now, up to about 0.68 or 0.77%. So we could see that bounce all the way up to being positive. However, there's a lot of positions that are pretty down. So if I had to say where it would stay the same, if it was to open at 49 with a trend looking like it's going down, then I would say, yeah, you could look at something like 47 or even 45, but it's very tough to predict this. As you've seen yesterday, my predictions for the position looked like they were gonna come to pass, but then it just didn't work out. It went a lot lower than what I thought it was gonna do, especially after seeing a positive pre-market like that. It made no sense why we would see it completely tank like that. I understand the pre-market doesn't really correlate to the actual market open, but still, it should at least have some sort of a say on what we're seeing. But that was complete change. You could say, oh, that things are going to be an amazing day because we're up 12%, and that could completely change and fall down. You know what I mean? They update the Vortex data yesterday. They did update the Vortex data. Right now I'm showing, which it may change by the time. Yeah. Right now I'm showing plus 2% short interest change, and we're looking at 18.62%. Rejection at 55 was nasty. Yeah, it was. Of course we're going to have some connection issues. Of course we're going to have some connection issues. Ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous. Come on. I don't know what's going on. So it looks like it's lagging. Is it lagging over on Twitch? Oh, it looks like Twitch is fine. Let me reload this page. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe it's just me. Oh, you guys just, okay, we're good. All right, perfect. Because it was completely spinning for me. Yeah, it looked like it was spinning. I thought it was about to shut down, but Twitch looked good. But YouTube was actually a little lag, but we oh, perfect. Okay, perfect. All right. All right. And just attacking people. Yeah, it seems that way. I thought they were gonna like cut my internet or something. Yeah, you know what? That's enough internet for today. There's the 13th day on the threshold. securities. I've seen these people talk about this stuff. We need to not get held up on different things. I swear there's so many different theories and strategies and patterns that people end up looking at, and it can be like the death of us. I swear, because when those things don't play out the way that people think that they're going to play out, it ends up getting to a horrible situation, a horrible downward spiral of a lot of people, because they're like, okay, well, this didn't play out. The quadruple witching day didn't play out. You have a bunch of different gamma squeeze opportunities that don't play out. And it's just like, let's all just relax and see how it is. Look at the data. And yes, we can come up with some things and say that these have potential to have some sort of an increase. But it sort of bothers me a little bit when we see like a bunch of theories and people get stuck on those theories, and when they're like, oh, what happened today? That theory didn't come to pass. And I'm like, okay, well, you realize it's just a theory. Noel, thank you for the super chat, $20 super chat. I appreciate that. Well, super sticker. It's hot down here today, which it's never hot down here. So that's interesting. Maybe the hedge funds are turning up my heat too. Am I frozen? Oh no, I just paused it. Yeah, it's hot down here. All right. This was good. Position 5 consecutive settlement dates and registered clearly agency totaling 10,000 shares or more. Three. Yeah, that. Adam Aaron did a chess move, boxing the hedge funds with a night move. Angle they did not see. Morning from Colorado, watching AMC. Just hear the song "Get Low." Turning up the heat, that'd be my nightmare. It seems that way. Either they put on like something, but I'm now hot. Usually I'm really cold down here. Weird. Very weird. AMC reminds me of when Trump lost. He was still be president. AMC is the same every day. Another theory on the last theory didn't play out. Yeah, we need to obviously take these theories and thoughts into account, but we also need to say, well, what can really happen here? What are we looking at for normal movement? We can't fully predict what's going to happen based on anything that's going on right now. Nothing has really played out the same way that we thought it was going to. According to was placed on that threshold. Absolutely. To the moon, 10K to 5K. Yeah, I believe that's 100% true. It's just going to take time. So will we see it play out to where everything will get covered today, and how will that affect this week? We don't really know how that's going to affect this week. Probably not in a big way, because with some news like that, you would expect this position to skyrocket just with the amount of FOMO buying that would go into it. But FOMO buying really only comes when the position is positive. I know if it's going to be 7 or is it a guess? I don't want to get in now and it goes to 60s. Is there a strategy to average in, or any advice thing? 0.5K, a lot for me. Yeah. So when it comes to trying to predict where the lows would be, typically it could be easy because of the fact that it would have strong support and resistance levels. The only thing that we're seeing here is strong resistance levels of that $65 level or $60 level, or even at this point 55. We've seen strong resistance points, but we haven't really seen strong support levels. And those support levels down here, you could say, all right, well, it looks like we're going to see it, bounce at 49 and, jump up from there, stair step up from there. However, you don't really know. It's more of a guess with AMC and GME and a lot of these shorted positions, because of the fact that if they are shorted, they're looking to continue to short them. They're looking to be right. So you can't really play out these patterns and say, okay, it looks like there's a W formation. And then when that W formation, it gets to a certain level and they're like, you know what? Nope. And they hit their trigger, it just brings it back down. So it's not something that is predictable. Typically in a stock, you can make it more, but this is not. So is there a trick? Typically what I do is I average down with a portion. And even if you feel as though it's going to go up from where it is, a couple of dollars is not going to make a difference. So I would say that if you are below 50, I think that's a good play to get into that position and ride that on the way up. Is there a chance it can go down to 40? Yeah, there's definitely a chance, but I'm not seeing it. It was too much of a drop, yesterday. I mean, it definitely can go down to something like 48 or 47, but it's totally guesswork, especially right now. And if you want to buy some during the pre-market, if you see it gets down to those levels during the pre-market, then you can go ahead and buy some of those then. I typically like to look at the open and where I see the most volume come in. And a lot of times you see that downward pressure, which does decrease the stock down to whatever level you want it to, or close to it, right? So it's total guesswork. But if you see the right time to get in during the after hours market, you can definitely do that. Hopefully that helps. I know I don't want to sit here and tell you exactly when to buy in or give you financial advice, but I do want to help out at least a little bit. What's your favorite color? I don't even know at this point. I think it changes from year to year. So looking at that, might be like gray now. My favorite color changes from Also, like, yes, everybody hit that like button. You guys can help me out. I appreciate it. We have 270 people in here. Hopefully, no lag in this stream. The 13th day on the threshold list. From what I'm hearing, yes, but I'm trying to see like how long it's been on, but I'm not seeing that. Yeah, I don't know how long it's been on that list. Good morning. What do you they will letter us again today. I'll be ready possibly tomorrow. Test. So yes, right there with you. Definitely hold strong. Morning. What do we know about Reggie's 34? What do I know about it? I don't know too much about it. Like I said, I don't go too far into a lot of this detail here because a lot of the stuff, every single thing that I've seen play out, just is just a kind of a waste of time for us to think about. I know it gives people a little bit of hope, but then when it doesn't play out, it actually takes a lot of hope away. So this is where I would like to stick to a couple of things happening at one time. You know, I think I'm just on the list. I posted something in for the company. Wayfair was on the for 666 days. That's a good point. Maybe your house is a rocket. Seems that way. Matt, I sent you a DM on Discord. Telling me to get this platform, use Puffin? Is that what you're telling me to use? Interesting. Very interesting. I do my mom's sound up. YouTube. Sorry, I'm missing some, so I'm skipping some. So add something there. You want to got paid off about AMC. What? They said Rule 204 helps the hedges process longer lasting. They're not obligated to cover immediate. We need to start out at 13 days, 14th of July. All right, perfect. By the 8th, 24th. Praying for a green day. Yes, we all are. Must have already 5 days to qualify for the count too. Could you talk more? I could. What people say everything like that. Getting some FUD of people that are just subscribing. Wow. It's a combination of the list that makes this pop very soon. Hope everyone understands the idea. It looks like a lot of people are going to win it. Yeah, that's what I don't want. I don't want people to be disappointed in any situation, and it seems like that will be the outcome is disappointment. And then we have to we have to pick up the pieces and tell people, hey, just because this didn't happen this way doesn't mean we don't see some positivity in it. It's like, well, why are we putting so much effort into areas anyways? I understand we have to have some sort of information, but you notice with what happened with Ortex data came back as looking like it's like they were covering, even though if you look at all the data, it didn't really look like that. It looked like it was an issue, with the system. It was just some sort of system error or information error. It made a lot of people probably panic and say, well, what's going on here? You give Ken Griff the edges that infiltrated discords. Price prediction for today. Price prediction for today is tough. We're still early in the morning. It's 6 o'clock. We look at AMC. We're starting to see it trend upward. Right, so we want to see it break some of these levels, get back to positive in the pre-market, and see the skyrocket during the day. Right now at 1 to 2% or so, it is still grounds for a reversal. You've seen yesterday how we were at 5% up in the pre-market, and then ended up falling all the way down to low. So right now, I will give some sort of price prediction later today. The only thing is just know that yesterday I was wrong, and anybody could be wrong in price predictions. Just because I was right 2 or 3 times doesn't mean that I will be right every time. And this is not predictable. It's more of like guesswork based on history. Yesterday I kept seeing I'm selling because thinking, yeah, I seen it too. Crazy. Get up this early for hate. Yeah, I don't understand it. Did you explain your you explain always saying that you're all in crypto? Well, one, I don't think I've ever made a video saying that I'm all in on AMC. I may be wrong, but I do say that I am like all in on Dogecoin. And the premise behind that is the fact that you have money that comes in the door constantly. And when you have money that comes in the door, you take all of your free cash, and whatever you're doing with your free cash, a lot of times you diversify it and put it into different plays. But if you're all in, you're taking your free cash and you're putting it into Dogecoin, right? However, more money came in the next week, and more money comes in the next week. It's like, you know what? I'm looking to double down. I'm going all in again. Every single bit of cash that I have, I'm looking to put that in there. That's what all in means. It doesn't mean that you know, every single bit of cash that you get in the door is always going to Dogecoin. No, that's not the case. It means that whatever your free cash is right now, everything is going to Dogecoin, or everything's going to that single position. It doesn't mean that everything that you get in for the future is now going to that position. No. When people say that, they're just putting a lot of cash into one area. So hopefully that clears it up. I know people got stuck basically saying, how can you go all in twice? Well, I don't know about you, but I receive more money as time goes on. As with this much effort, the veggies are doing the last yeah. How did GME spend about 40 trading days? I mean, because you can. I mean, from what you know, Jeff Hood said, one position, I can't remember what it was, Wayfair was on there for 666 days. So it can be on there for a long period of time. Now you're good dude, can't predict manipulation. Yes. I just tried hitting my snooze button. I missed the gym today. Heck no. My prediction for AMC is that it was. I wish I could go. I wish I could do like my streams, like part of my streams at the gym or something, and part of them, you know, I don't know, here. Prediction for AMC is that still be able to buy more. That's a good prediction. Is Ortex owned by Citadel? That page crashed yesterday. Everybody's page crashed. I don't think it's not owned by Citadel, but everybody's page didn't really crash, but it just showed the wrong data. So it showed like 7% short interest of free float, and it showed like 30 something million shares, but the borrowed change was only like 200K or 300K, and that made no sense. That means it would have to be around 60 million that they would have covered, or yeah, that they had that borrowed change, but that's not the case. You didn't see that. This goes besides AMC. Kind of tired of hearing about it. Yeah, I know what you mean. We are tired of hearing about it until it starts to pop off. Let's look at a lot of you know, positions that are increasing. I'll look at the popular list or popular list first, and then we'll look at some dude. Oh man, just getting over that. Oh, man, I don't know what's going on. Looks like B squared is down 13%. That's pretty big. MRIN is down 8%. For being up so high. I've seen a bunch of TikToks talking about MRIN and how it's increasing so much over the after hours market, but some people didn't have the ability to sell in the after hours market. And now look at them, down 8%. It was up 18% yesterday, and then went up to $25, and then dropped down. You know, in the pre-market, definitely dropped down to $21.97. At the moment, it's standing at $22.04. Which is funny. This is just so iffy. This shows how the after hours market can be completely manipulated, and this is why I hate after hours market. There's no liquidity. Well, yeah, it is. Has anyone heard about it? No, I haven't. price prediction for AMC just aren't helpful to anyone. Yeah, because then you expect those. Sometimes they play out that way, but sometimes they don't. Or a lot of times they don't. Why does a shorting affect the share price so much? Because they're basically saying that I know this stock is going to go down, so I'm basically betting against it. When you do that, it affects it. It affects it just as much as you buying up the position, right? But it's just they're doing it at a massive scale, and they're doing it at a scale to where we can't see it. So if they're strategically placing a lot of these short sells, it's going to be a horrible situation for the stock, which does bring it down to a certain level. And they do it all based on, algorithmic trading. They have their own black box that they use in order to figure out where the most volume will be based on the limit orders that are coming in. Put in a lot of those limit orders and space them out really well, and then even place walls at certain levels. With about a 70, we're coming. Chinese owned. Billion. Matthew, good morning, Abe. I love my. Don't we all? Is there a question on how many naked shorts there are out there? There is a question, but there's no answer. Off drop. Yeah, I had to take one of these think drops. I love these things. Really short in the cold, but this has been a longer one. My voice has been messed up for a while. It sounds a lot better now. That's what we call them. Theory, couldn't the apes drive the price up a lot more? Low. No. So hedge funds actually, this is hedgy land. Where this is, let's go back to AMC. But where this is hedgy land. Right now we are seeing the price increase, which is good. So a lot of times they control these and they can do a lot of activity without worrying about being halted or anything like that. And we only have access to it whenever our broker allows us to trade that position. They have access to it whenever the hell they want. So they can make moves with the price and see those gap up or gaps down based on what they plan on doing. Yes, we can have a bunch of shares that go through, but not as many as they do. In theory, I don't mind hearing about other stocks, I guess. Just focus on AMC personally. Yeah, I know what you mean. We do want to focus on AMC. If they're not doing anything, then obviously we can position though. What up? What up? What's going on, Jack Harris? Is the MRIN squeeze done? No, I think it's still. One, I don't think it's a squeeze. Two, I think you're going to still see swings. So definitely go through and find different swings within that position. I don't see it as something that's going to increase to $1 bajillion. You know what I mean? And that's not a real number. But I don't see it increasing to a hefty amount and actually just see it as a decent increase. You don't have enough people holding the position in order to get that. Hit the like button, yo, diggity. Yes, everybody hit that like button. All right, so we got 341 people in here, guys. Hit the like button. Would love to get to 200 likes, 250. The goal of every morning is 1,000. Don't always get there, but would love. Sorry, just spaced out a little bit. You chewing on phlegm? No. I'm chewing on Zycam medicated fruit drops. It's the sponsor of today's video. No, I'm just joking. Oh, you have some bad allergies. Actually, I haven't had issues with allergies in a little bit. I haven't taken my allergy medication in a while. Sweet steak medium well, I know. People talk about divided a bit. Bigger the AMC, bigger. Yeah, I mean, when people start to say, when people say there are other squeeze plays, I don't think there are other squeeze plays. There are just larger increases. We're seeing this fully take a dive. Look at this. Back down to 1.46%. Manipulation is real, folks. Is real. But yeah, I don't think it's just about talking about those positions, because it's great to have other positions. It's only when people start mentioning it as a squeeze. It's not a squeeze. None of those other positions are a squeeze. You don't have the amount of people that are holding. The average day of them holding is probably, I don't know, a tenth, if not way less than that, of what we're holding AMC. There are people that are holding from January. So many people that are holding from January. The FBI needs to investigate that. They're all in cahoots. It's not gonna work. That's like calling the police station, which you know is corrupt. You know? What in the world is going on with GME? It's a good question. I haven't even looked at it. What's happening with GME? Currently down to 194. It's basically doing the same thing you're seeing with what AMC is doing. I mean, they're dropping down pretty hard, which creates buying opportunities. I think I have like $200. I can buy another share of GME. Man, I hope you're still getting dubs in Warzone. I've never won a single Warzone. I don't play Warzone much. I lied. I think I won one. But I don't play Warzone much. AMC is trading sideways. Do you like any other up and coming stocks to throw some extra cash at it? I've been throwing a lot of cash at cryptocurrency lately. And I'm thinking about throwing more cash there, because while I'm in the stock market right now, I have a lot of positions that are down. I'm not gonna lie, there are a ton of positions that are down quite a bit, and yes, they will come back. I know they will. And it takes a small amount of change for them to actually be down as much. So the swing trades, yes, they get down to some of these lower lows. I actually have had a lot of those positive. Like SOS was pretty positive, up to $4.60 of a total price, which would bring it about 64 cents above my cost basis, which would be really good increase. Zom was up. That was above my cost basis at $1 plus. Fami was up as well, which, I mean, that's a low gain. I need to get rid of that. DraftKings was also up, and now everything has been back down. So I've been throwing a lot on crypto, because those have been down, but I've been catching them at their lows. So yeah, there's definitely some other plays you can look into, but I've been focusing on AMC and GME so that I didn't get a lot of other people that are distracted from these plays. But definitely when this whole thing is over, we can go through and look at a watch list and break down different positions, build a watch list every morning, and have these plays. Because there are a number of plays that you can actually make money from, but we're all looking for basically the same thing. The rich is corrupt, the FBI is corrupt, the SEC is corrupt. Gosh, if we did only a fraction of stuff hedges are doing, we would be in prison. Absolutely. That's because we're the little guy. The little guy doesn't ever get a break. We have to walk on eggshells everywhere that we go. Love that. Thanks, Matt. Yeah, no problem. If AMC is not worth the investment, worth investing in, why are so many people trying to convince me to sell? Effective. Facts. Super facts. Are we gonna be in the green today? Well, I hope so. I mean, it looks like we're seeing huge drops, huge sell-offs that are not people selling. You know what it is. It fake activity. Same thing with GME. So it's possible we could see a positive day. You could see grounds for reversal, but the way this pre-market is going, it doesn't look positive. But like I said, you can see that reversal. How do we win? I buy, I hold. MC keeps going down. Any thoughts? We hold longer. Time is what they have, or actually they have money, which gives them time, right? So if they have all of this time, they can let this go on for a year, 2 years. I don't know how long. We can sit here and hold this for a long period of time, which technically would give the business, you know, a lot more money, a lot more cash flow if they do offer some shares, which that's been taken off the table. But in the near future, they probably will end up getting to that point, and it'll be 2022, and hopefully we're not sitting on this. Hopefully we've all had a massive jump, and AMC can kind of get back to normal or a new normal. But yeah, it's a little tough. I mean, we just hold. That's all what we can do. Do you think it's going to be red? I mean, the way that it's looking in the pre-market, it's basically showing that it's going to be red. Low volume on GameStop, low volume on AMC. Remember when I told you about SSA outperform top 50 cryptos 2 months in a row? That is awesome. If you're getting a lot from it, that is amazing. Phenomenal. I am in awe. And this is why I love, cryptocurrency. You can tell those red candles are BS because of, yeah, yes, exactly. So much price action. Ridiculous. You see 52 shares, a max of 173, and then all of a sudden, boom, 1,780 shares. Like, get the hell out of here. You think we officially broke below the bull flag setup? Actually, look at that. I didn't take a look at that yet. No. I would say the consolidation is still within this range. It looks like, we have sort of a break here, but I would even consider the consolidation to be in that range. The way that this looks, and if you start to really zoom out as you see all of these days happen, it looks like consolidation. So no, I would say we're still within this flag setup. You should seriously look into it. outperform. It's my best performing crypto. How much money do you have into it? You have a lot into it? Getting into crypto, and I'm not getting into crypto until after. I don't know what that means, but okay. We have to break above 49. You're still on the threshold list to do something at the point. Yeah, but don't sit here and expect them to the price to skyrocket because of that. There's always more to it. There's another side. They want us below 52 by Friday. Is why we're seeing so much hostility. Haven't the hedge funds made a ton of money shorting from 72 to 50? No, because they're covering, they're either covering other shorts that they already lost money on, and then they're re-shorting. So technically, no, they're not gaining that much money. And also with a lot of the shorting pressure that they're creating, they're continuously buying shorts. So yes, you see the price going down, they're making a little bit of money, but they continue to add some of that money that they are making back into there as more and more shorts, which as the price ends up going up and they lose money, then they're forced to cover some more. So they're losing a lot. Probably 3K, but I'm at 8,500 current value. That's tripling in price. Basically tripling in price. I mean, I'll definitely take a look at it. I could tell you right now that if that's the only one that's moving, that's great. I don't even know what crypto's doing right now. Some crypto, a lot of it is positive, but I do have some that have doubled in value and have the ability to quadruple, 10x, 100x in value. So I would like to do that. Also, I bought into Tiki token, which I don't know if you're familiar with that. And that has been paying me Binance coin for the last week. I had 0 Binance coin and now I have $13 worth. Not 13 Binance coins, but I have $13 worth of Binance coins. So it's giving me a Binance every single day that I hold on the Tiki token, which is pretty freaking cool. Honestly, anything between 5 out of call options, but quite a few running out of money. So it'll make the paper hand people that use. What does the threshold list? A security will be placed on the threshold list if it has a significant failure to deliver position for at least 5 business days. This list includes failure to deliver for both long and short positions. So basically, it's telling us that the failure to deliver list, or the amount of failure to delivers for AMC, is insanely high for them. I don't take this and look at it and say everything's going to increase because of what we're seeing here. Let's take everything with a grain of salt. A $50. Gotta see those green point. Yeah, Second. Liquidity ratio is where feet of the time to get back in Doge. Right now is not a bad price. I would say there's certain levels that I'll probably get to, and it looks like it bounced off of this line. I think this was a little bit higher. I did adjust it. So, right where it's at, I mean, you'll see some consolidation, but it looks like we're seeing Doge that's down a little bit. We're seeing Ethereum Classic that's down a little bit, but Bitcoin is up to 34K. Litecoin is up to $141. XRP, I wanted to get into that. That can go up to above 100 or above $1, sorry. And Ethereum is up. And my Ethereum is making me some money. Just a little bit, because I bought it at 2,355. So it's at 2,374. Not bad. Sorry. The threshold list just talks about it's basically talking about the amount of FTDs that a stock has. So it's placed on the list if it has a significant amount of FTDs. Better to deliver as long or position for 5 business days. So it's nothing to write home about. It's really nothing to write home about. I don't want people to get too caught up in that. It's not on Coinbase yet. They have applied for Coin Market Cap yet. They have applied Coin Market Cap, taking forever. Doge gives me anxiety. I think crypto might not be for me. I'm still in the red. Yeah, I'm in the red for Dogecoin. Every penny that moves, I either gain or lose 200. What's going on here? Why do I have 2,000? But I either gain or lose $214.73. He was over the month before. How do you see AMC going today? I'm hoping we could see a reversal for AMC. I'm hoping we could see a full reversal for AMC. Right now it's at it's 1.26% down. And I'm hoping we could see a full reversal, have that jump. It looks like it was on the way up, but it resisted. Resisted close to $50, and they don't want it above $50, I guess, because that's where it seems like it's resisting right now. Good morning, Lance. Thank you for being here. But yeah, they shorten the pre-market. Yeah, they can do as much as they want in the pre-market. Anything they want in the pre-market. They can do more than we can do. I'm gonna play an ad and also close this up to members only. Yeah, we have 414 people in here, guys. Hit that like button. Get me above 250 likes. Goal every single morning is 1,000 likes. So get me there. I appreciate it. Oh man. But I think we're sitting in a pretty decent spot. It could be a lot better. But GME is dropping down. That's 2.49%, almost 2.5% down today, down to $194.60. You know, it's crazy. All of those streamers had issues at the same time. I know. That was insane. And I was having a little bit of issues this morning, but it wasn't about my computer. It was mainly about Streamlabs. Let me see what my is doing right now. I should have some that are up a pretty decent amount. Yeah, my portfolio, I guess, is down from where it was, because it was at 6,800. Now it's at 6,646, but it's still up $2,600. I wish I would have put more into Compound. I hope Compound comes back so I can buy more of it. And then also ICP, I'll continue to buy more of that. I really think the real story right now, they changed their title. They changed your title. It came into effect after the market crashed in line. Was later revised in 1980s, crashed and changed again in after 2000. YouTube is corrupt too. When you search AMC, older odd content comes up. None of the new stuff from the ape show. Interesting. The changes they made. Hundred 26 different. I understand that. I mean, if I search AMC, you're saying I'll get no new results. Yeah, it looks like you do get some old stuff from about you can go for days. Oh, you would think you would get something brand new. Wow. I type in AMC News today and I get a stream from JJ Buckner 5 months ago. Oh, you also get the 1 cent price target, man. That's crazy. You get nothing that's from a day ago. Oh, here we go. Finally. You get one thing that's from a day ago from Finance Wizards. Everything else is like over a week. And you go all the way down to the bottom. Now you're starting to get into something. So yeah, you're right. It's horrible. They used to show all new content first. Yeah, I know. I haven't seen any of that. Robert, you're saying I get brand new stuff on YouTube. Yeah, like I said, I haven't seen that. So AMC is sitting at $49.36. It's down 60 cents. We have it's 1.2% down. We also have AMC or GME That's down to $194.02, down $5.54. That's 2.78% a day. That's weird because it used to be able to type in AMC up stuff. Now it's all old. Yeah. Yeah, 12 hours ago and less. Oh wow, I haven't seen any of that. So that's good for you that you're getting that. We can see that. Let's look at some other positions. So Fubo TV is up 1.34%, which is definitely good. I want to see Fubo TV come down a little bit so I can see that fluctuation and buy back in if possible, if I have some money at the time. It looks like cost is down to $20. $20.40 is down 1.54%. Get some of these positions here. Let's look at crypto popular. We have XELA, that's up 9%, pretty good. OCGN, that's down about 1%. Meat Tech, that's up about 4%. SPCE, up about 2%, up to $46. It went up to a high of $47. It's continuing on that uptrend, which definitely looks good. Just recently, that was up to $61 and then fell quite hard. So that's interesting. I thought that was up to like $60. I was like, where did that go? Why is that? We did see that jump yesterday from 44 up to 49, which would have been a really good buy. Can you play this on the stream to hype everyone up? Play what on the stream? Hey, well, we need some hype. We need some movement. Talking about just AMC when it's doing absolutely nothing, and the things we don't want to see with AMC get boring, you know. It definitely get boring. Now I do have a meeting today, but so I'm not gonna be able to stream until the market open. But I will be here for majority of the pre-market, right? So you sound way better today, feeling better. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling better. I still cough a lot. I'm at the end stages where you just cough up a storm because it feels like you're just trying to get something up and it just happened. But it's just like a dry cough. That makes sense. Oh, feels weird. Used to it though. Ride is up 2%, 2.15%. That's pretty good. Very spotty movement, a lot of spotty movement across the board. DraftKings, that's down. It's been down for me for a while because I bought it at $55. And it's now $51. So yeah, we could definitely see that move. But yeah, didn't really have the best pre-market or after hours market and pre-market. Very spotty. Like no volume at all. What, 715? Crazy. Can you please tell me your job to stop bothering you with work and let you focus on important YouTube chat people? Gosh. Yes. Again. No, we're good. I mean, I have to have these meetings, and especially during month end close, we're getting close to like year end close. So for us, that's fiscal year instead of a calendar year. But yeah, it's a lot to handle, and I want to make sure I'm staying on top of things. Man, right there, I can feel it, but it's not. It's happening. Let's see what's going on. Twitter. Trying to look up and see what's happening on Twitter. It doesn't look like anything interesting is going on. New article about Clover Health. That's funny. Oh, somebody's over here giving their swing trade entry. That's weird. Everything else, that's funny. I'm seeing a tweet that went out, right, and it's talking about different trades and saying like hold wish, hold IVR, swing trade, AMC, hold another position, hold another position. What are you talking about? Relax. In your Discord DM with the link to Tesla Safe token on Bitcoin. Poo coin. Like poo coin. What's the market cap on it? I have to do the math. Oh, right there. 16 million. It definitely has a lot more room to grow. 6 million market cap. I always like to go off of that, especially when you have a supply that's that high, because the supply is million, a billion, quadrillion, a million, billion, trillion, quadrillion. So it's 1 quadrillion tokens of a total supply. Is that what you're telling me? That cannot get to 1 penny. Look at this. I'm just trying to get an understanding of where this is. So I understand this. We're talking about AMC, but I just want to get an understanding of what we're looking at here. Let me go to DE token. This will be Tesla Safe, I guess. We're looking at 1 quadrillion or on. I'm not gonna save it. I don't even know how many zeros I'm supposed to add. So million, billion. Okay, perfect. So then 1 penny. I wanted to do it here. Give me a second. Let me just figure this out. This would be 1 quadrillion. So then what you would do is you would look at the market cap, which does do the calculation, and basically say if it gets to 1 penny, that it would be worth a 10 trillion. Is that billion, billion, trillion? So 10 trillion to get to 1 penny, which is not absolutely crazy. Actually, it is crazy, but it's not the highest I've ever seen that people gave predictions on something. So yeah, I mean, it looks like it could be interesting, but 1 quadrillion coins is a lot. I'm not saying it doesn't have potential. It definitely has potential to increase. We have a lot of zeros in front of where it is right now. Currently, hopefully I didn't exit out of that. I didn't exit out. Good. Then if we look at the price right now, oh come on. Look at the price right now. It says they have a $16 million market cap. I guess it includes burned. Oh, they actually have a burn rate. I'll have to look into that more. Sorry. Hot takes for today. 1 quadrillion coins is a lot. Matt, is cost still a play for a short squeeze? I don't think it's a play for a short squeeze. I think it's a play for an increase, a massive increase. But yes, I would say it is a play for a massive increase. Burns at 3 to 4 times higher than most tokens. Sounds interesting. That definitely sounds really good. I like that. Does it have a cap on the amount burned? That chart isn't. It's pretty nice. I don't know where that just poo coin. I don't understand what poo coin. How new is it? When did this? I'm trying to figure out how new it is. Can't find. Yeah, I don't. I'm trying to find how new it is. I don't know when it was actually when it actually got started. Sorry if I'm talking about crypto a lot. But there's nothing really happening with AMC right now. We are seeing, I guess, a little bit of an increase above that threshold. It seems like they're pushing us up to about $50 and then resisting at $50 over and over and over again. So hopefully we can break past that. One quadrillion is just 3 more zeros than a trillion. I can't count that high. I don't think anybody, I think people can count that high, it just would take a crazy amount of time to count that much. Mid-May, I believe. I'll tag you on their Twitter page. You're gonna get an A1 Mark Forge merger. I believe it goes through on the 12th, or at least vote. Probably not. I don't really have any more money to get into anything at the moment. So, and a lot of my newer money that comes in is probably going to go into crypto or long-term investments because I haven't funded my long-term investments in a while. Typically, I take a lot of money out of my short-term investments because I really only keep 30 to 35K in here, typically when I'm trading. And then anything that I gain out of there will go into a long-term investing account or will go into, crypto or something like that now. My dad and go with Xbox over PS5. Looks like I'm joining the dark side. Xbox is the real deal. I feel like the vibe is better here. When we talk on anything AMC. Yeah, I think we can definitely do that. I always like to see what's going on with AMC and GME, and for anybody that's listening, audio, it's great to understand where we are. Wow. Looks like GME is just increased from $194 to $197, and then suddenly decreased back down to $196. So I guess that 701 mark really making an impact. See you spreading the word. Yep. On purpose. Appreciate overtime. Fully was at the there's like so out there is doing but pump and dumps just growth. It does look that way. Interesting. Morning from soaking wet Florida. Morning, Matt and Apes. Good morning. Oh, did your DD, not dad. Did my dad. That's your own choice. I mean, you could do whatever you want. No, but I do love Xbox, even though you know what, I can't say that because I haven't played my PS5. So I guess I just have it at this point just to say that I have it. A subtle flex, I guess. Would you look at that? Just look at it. Moon, baby. Yeah, it seems like PME is making a little bit of a move, but it is starting to take a little bit of a hit from 197.70 down to where it is currently at 196. We don't really have a ton of volume that's going into it, but 4K is still enough, I guess. We have 59K in AMC, and this is just Weeble volume, so how's everybody doing? I've been struggling. I've been coughing a lot, so I need some cough drops. Let's get a nice green day today for AMC. That would be amazing. How's AMC looking today? Are we breaking past 70 or dipping below yesterday's low? Right now, I think we have a chance of recovering, but I don't think we're going to break past 70. I don't think that's the case. Quick resume sold me on Xbox. That's good to hear. There's a lot of things that I love about Xbox in general. And I feel like I would be sort of confused, but I would get an understanding. But the only reason I stopped PlayStation all the Spider-Man games, and I guess Last of Us. I want to play those two. All right, let's see. Anybody on Twitch? We got one person over on Twitch. Again, guys, we probably have like 2 hours. I'm gonna have to hop off here at 9. Get ready for my meeting. Anything going on there? I know I'm extremely tired because Erica decided she wanted to watch another show yesterday on Netflix. So I stayed up a little bit later than what I normally do. God of War, though, yes, I've only played like the first one because I didn't have a. This is like the first PlayStation I've had in so many years. So yes, God of War. I would like to catch up though with all the other God of Wars. I feel like I missed a lot. My brother plays it a lot, but I haven't. Yeah, let's look at what's going on with AMC short interest wise, and I'm also going to look at the GME here. I also want to see what the other ones are doing. The other positions that people claim are short squeezes, but are really just really big pushes. So GME is sitting at about 8%. Is 5.36 million. Look at MRIN. I know people like to get stuck on those. Hold on here. MRIN. Go at 195%. 19.24 million. Let's see, B square. I know that had to have decreased. I'm very tired. %. So they're sitting at pretty high percentages, but they don't have the amount of people holding like AMC and GME do. Just bought Borderlands 3 on sale. OG trilogy was fantastic. It's amazing, exciting news for me. Transferred to Weeble complete now, July 1st. Started the process in the early morning hours, so only a few official business days to complete. Yes, it's usually no more than 5. New game and new gaming systems are behind the production because of the shortage. I want one bad, but people want too much money. Yeah, for PS5 they want a crazy amount. My PC is ready for a new video card. I need a brand new PC. I did too. I was very disappointed in the frame rate. US Fast Racer. USA Fast Racer, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it. I feel like this is the calm before Rampaging Storm is about to hit. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. This is definitely the calm point. Trying to keep everybody calm and not look at this and just say, "Oh, this is going to collapse. Nothing's going to happen." All this other stuff. Let's walk away from that. We know that we're going to see some good moves eventually. Get back to 70, break 70. We can't just have nothing but runway here. Matt, have you took a look at Tesla yet? It's making great moves. I have just looked at it. I don't know how to say her name. Is it M Kriegs? How I'm saying that? Kriegs? Seven. Kriegs or Kriegs? Kriegs. Kriegs. What, Kriegs or Kriegs? First or second? Or neither? Close enough. Is that weird? Where's middle name? So sound is Kriegs. Okay. All right. Kriegs. Perfect. I saw Matt K's computer wouldn't charge, but what happened to the other streamers? Someone said everyone went down. Hell, yeah. I guess their computers went down and just like froze or screen went to black. And Matt Core's computer, I don't know why he bought. From what I was watching and what I heard, he bought a MacBook, which is like $1,000+ or $2,000, right? A MacBook Pro. Is that accurate by saying that? I don't really know. I just know they're ridiculously expensive for the stuff that you get. Because you can build a PC. If we actually had the products, you can build a PC for way less than that. Also an NIO long term. If it doesn't have a dividend, I don't ever think of it as a long term position. I think of it as something where you can gain most out of it in a few months and then probably end up selling off that position. because you think about it, yes, this position can probably double, quadruple, or triple, quadruple, whatever. But you can also find that in other positions. So hold on to this for a year, and yes, you can save on taxes. But to hold on to this for a year, you can find other positions where you can gain a lot more. It's all that super chat money for Matt. Yeah, I'm surprised his streams haven't been like stopped because of the amount of super chats he's gotten. I've seen streams stopped so many times from having too many super chats. Like he must get like $2,000 worth of super chats at least every single day, plus the amount that he's making off of the stream itself. At least what, like 300,000 views, so about $3,000. So $5,000 from just streaming, not to count the videos, to where he may get like 100,000 views plus video views from other ones. So total, he's probably getting around $7,000 per day just by streaming. I don't understand how, like, I know YouTube, I've seen a couple of streams that have stopped because of the amount of super chats. I seen 1 hour he did 3K in super chat. Yeah. Yeah, just from super chats, I would imagine. Yeah, it's crazy. You wonder why you can keep doing this. I mean, I couldn't do it for 8+ hours, but obviously if you're doing it for 8+ hours and you're bringing in 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, whatever, super chats, and then also looking at ad revenue, looking at sponsorship revenue, it's a lot. He said he was so mad when he got back to the store. He even parked in a handicap spot in front of a cop. I bet he was nice when he went in. Can't picture him with little man syndrome. I mean, you can imagine people get heated when stuff like that happens. Why would YouTube stop for too many super chats? That makes them money weird. It seems it's like malicious activity or something. It's considered malicious activity, so you're getting paid, and there's no reason to why you're getting paid so much. So obviously, how many super chats him and Trey get. It's not to a point to where you stop the stream. So apparently you can have a lot more super chats. I've seen people get to a point where it's like, I think it was Brian Jung in the beginning. He was getting like thousands and thousands of dollars of super chats per day that he was on. And now it's not that much, right? He doesn't really do too many streams anyways. Money must be live streaming nudes. Banned. That's funny. That's too funny. I think the most I've ever gotten was like maybe 1,200 or so. 1,200, close to 1,300. But yeah, that's the most that I've ever gotten. And that was in the beginning of all of this. And I was only streaming for like 2 hours. Well, the funny thing is, I think Matt has to make more because he gets more viewers. Like he had 80,000 at one point. That's like that 80,000 viewers is like levels to where I see PewDiePie get to. You know, and if you don't know who PewDiePie is, I mean, he has 100+ million subscribers. I'm not trying to get into your business, but do you personally make enough money from YouTube to do as your full-time job? Yes, I do. Probably a lot more, and it has a lot more potential. So I could definitely do it, and I also make money from trading. So it's just, I don't know, a job is just more consistent, health insurance, and I love what I do. And also, I don't like to take gaps from work, because then it's like, what's on your resume if you do choose to go back? If something happens with YouTube to where, if I'm looking at, like, I look at Graham Stephan, and I look at what happened with Matt Kors as well, when his account got banned for no reason at all. And also, I think Graham Stephan's account is scheduled to be deleted on the 12th because of a bunch of like spam comments that they said he had. What if something like that happens to me? You know, I don't really, I mean, I have a following, but I don't really have that many people that will, go to bat for me, you know? So I don't know how that would play out. Would I be able to get my account back, or would it just sit there in limbo and I would never have it? That's the type of things that I think of. It's like, all right, well, this could all go away in the matter of a day. So I didn't mean to rhyme there, but I did. So you're gonna have to deal with it. All right, let's see. Let's give you guys an update on. I think someone asked me about NEO long term. Yeah, if it doesn't have a dividend, I don't really think of it as a long term position. But I do see this as a short term gain where you can get to 70, 80, $100. See that really push up. But other than that, right now, I would say you need that to retest short term at $67 level or $64 level, and see if it can break those points. You have a backup channel in case they mute you during the squeeze. I have 4 channels. So I have an MP Shorts channel. I have a Perry Experience channel. I have the Matt Reacts channel. So I have 3 other channels that I can go off of. No other one. The only one that's monetized is the Perry Experience channel. The MP Shorts channel is close. It's around 3,000 hours of watch time. So I needed to get to 4,000. When did Matt get banned? I need to switch to Rumble or something through YouTube. He got banned a while ago. I think it was like 2 months ago or so. Hey man, I'm doing an impersonation of all AMC YouTubers. Are you okay with me impersonating you? Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, go ahead. Hopefully there's a lot of coughing in there, because that's how it's got to go. Can you do like real impersonations? If you sound like me, it'll be so freaky. That'll just be weird. I'm a very good impersonator. All right. Can't wait to see it. Sweet, I have studied you. All right, well, let's see. Yeah, I can't wait. We'll definitely, put that on Twitter and show it on live stream. So if you do that, I want to see it. Unseen Official, thank you for becoming a member. What handicap do you play? Many courses near you. Yeah, we have a lot of courses near me. Do you have an email? Yeah. Give me a second. You can email at, I gotta remember this, at Perry Media Group LLC at gmail.com. I'll put it in the in the chat. There better be a lot of coughing. There has to be. It wouldn't be me if there's not some coughing. I'll tell you that. AMC has been trading sideways for 3 weeks. I know it hasn't really been moving, too great. I was gonna say smoothly, but it has been, moving smoothly, but just sideways. You have to contact Gabe from Review Dork and Lou from Lou versus Wall Street. That'd be cool. Macwor's mom makes. Do you go to his channel and do that? Robin Hood in trouble. I try to look for only business activity to happen within that email. So when do you think it's likely Doge will ramp up, dropping down steadily to around 20, right? I don't know if it's going to drop down to 20. I know it won't drop down to previous lows. If it does, and that's obviously a steal. But I think it's going to continue to bounce at certain levels. So 22 looked like a place where it was going to bounce, and it did bounce, falling back down to about 22 again and increasing to 23. And now you're seeing it on the way up. Oh, geez. Now you're seeing it on the way up, and I think this is going to make its move. For me, it's been hovering and staying around 25. That's where my cost basis is. Every cent that this goes up, I gain $214. So getting up to 29 cents, I can easily gain, $1,000 there, right? Somewhere around that, I guess $800. Robinhood certainly is. They lost me. Way to go, Magic Penny. Welcome to the new life. All right, so we have 420 people in here, guys. Hit the like button if you can. It does help out the channel a lot. I appreciate everybody that comes through. Any super chats that I've gotten. I think I missed a super chat actually. Oh no, that was somebody trying to become a member. But you ended up finding a way to make that happen. I appreciate that. We want to trade on a serious platform, especially when we want to sell our AMC for $10,000+. Yes, exactly. If we're doing that, I hope that we don't have any type of restrictions, because that would be amazing if it gets to $10,000, and then people, you hold about 400 shares, 500 shares, 1,000 shares, whatever, and you could sell whatever you wanted to sell, and make a ton of money from it. Because if you're holding, 100 shares at $10,000, that's $1,000,000. If you're holding, 1,000 shares there, you obviously have, $10 million, right? So it's amazing. I recently invested in OCGN. Few things could happen to make it blow. Or anything on them? Not too much. Not too much. I can't say that I've been paying too much close attention to OCGN. I know that they've had some good days recently. Seeing that get up to $16 in May was pretty big, and seeing that up at $11 was even good. But now it's really looking like it's starting to stair step down, and you're getting to some of these lows again, and hopefully it's not continuing that stair step, because that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. The trend is on the way down, creating lower highs and lower lows. So hopefully when we get down to some of these points, we can see it make a good move from there. So like say this point of $5, if it maybe gets down to about $5 or so, $4, you can make a move and see that increase longer term, not like a year or so, but maybe like a month or two. What price did you invest in OCGN at? Getting in late, I smashed the like button. Hope everyone's having a great morning. We are having a pretty good morning. It's not great, but it's a good morning. Okay. No complaints. Besides the fact that AMC is still down, 1.76%. They're meant to have a vaccine that's given the green light, and Canada trial in fingers crossed it blows. I got in at 6 to 7-ish. Okay, so that's not bad. That's not bad at all. You can definitely see that make a move short term, and you'll be good. So yeah, I don't really like to. A lot of times, I don't really like to focus on too much news, because most of the time when I'm day trading, news doesn't really matter. When I am swing trading, it kind of factors in a little bit. So if you're looking at certain positions, you want to know if a merger's coming up, or if you have a stock split, a reverse stock split, any type of news, a new release of the product can be something that could increase the price or create a buy the rumor, sell the news type of event. Unfortunately, it looks like the AMC hype is dying down. What's next? No. So AMC hype is not dying down. It's whenever you see a stock start to move, you see more FOMO buying going into it. The volume, yes, is dying down. However, the only reason it is dying down is because of the fact that we're not seeing as much FOMO buying going into it. They're looking to short this position at where it is. I do believe that it has a lot of fight left into it, and yeah. Yes, they do still need to cover. Oh. All right, so we got about 2 hours till the market opens. Remember, I'm gonna have to get off of here at 9 o'clock. I think I'm gonna go quickly say hi and bye to the children. So give me 1 second. All right, perfect. Now I'm off mute. Thank you. So yeah, I know that I truly do believe that it's going to get to $5,000 a share. Now, people could say how. We know how. There's a lot of factors that go into it with the FOMO buying, and also a lot of shorts that are covering. I just want to make sure the sound is on. For some reason, I felt like it wasn't. But yeah, I truly believe it can get to $5,000 per share. That's more of just like I think it's going to be like a 60% chance. It really depends on what the whales do, what people that are holding the most amount of shares end up doing when it hits 1,000 or 2,000. Are they going to sell at 1,000 or 2,000, or are we going to see them hold on to that position? Well, it's tough. I'm going to probably sell on the way up, but when it gets to $1,000 a share, I most likely will have somewhere around, I don't know, let's say 400 shares or something left, possibly, depending on what happens in between. We could have some movement in between to where when I did sell something at a certain threshold and it ends up coming back on me, then let's say if I end up selling a portion at $100 or $200 and it comes back to 50, then now I can basically take some of that money that I sold at that portion at $200 and put it back into the position, and then have that grow again, or only put a certain portion into it and know that I profited or I pocketed a certain amount, So it depends what the whales do. It really does. I have $50 and Neil calls that buyer 716. Hopefully we see that push to 53 this week to sell them. My guess is 500 to 1,000. 1,000 is numbers we could theoretically go. When majority of apes hop off the rocket. Yeah, exactly. There's too many people / whales that already have life-changing money for it to ever get that high. Yeah. So people are basically going to make that move out of there knowing that they already have the life-changing money. Let me hold on to that money, or make sure that money is realized, and they're going to sell their position. So yeah, that's where it ends up getting difficult. Because I have a feeling once you get those big numbers in people life-changing money, they're going to start dipping out. Is the plan to skim profits on the way up for AMC rather than sell majority at the high? Yeah. So for me, I'm going to be skimming because of the fact that you never know what could happen at the high. You could see a massive sell-off. If everything goes as planned and no restrictions happen, there's nothing, you're still going to see a massive sell-off at the peak, wherever the peak ends up being. And then how do you know you can predict exactly where the peak is going to be? So if you're looking at it and you're saying, okay, the peak is going to be 100K, but the peak ends up only being, maybe 97K, are you that person that's going to be waiting for it to go back to 100K? If you see it pull back from 97K to 90K, now what are you going to end up doing? You're probably going to end up trying to sell at that point because the peak, I guess, was 97K. You know what I mean? Like, it's very tough to predict where the peak actually is. People can say, oh, you know what, I'll sell at the peak. But rarely do I sell at the peak. Rarely. I probably sell sometimes $3 off the peak, sometimes, $10 off the peak. As long as I'm making a decent amount of money from it, I'm fine. So my plan is to skim profits off of AMC. I think that's the best bet to make it last longer so that people don't sell everything. Because once it gets to a certain point and then people start selling everything, then everybody else starts to sell everything. Whale semen 69. Speaking of whales, what? Do you think AMC we reach its peak before August? I don't know. That's hard to predict. It really is. It really is. We're now sitting at 2.6% down at the moment. Seeing this drop to $48.51 of a low. It is starting to increase, but we're down quite a bit. Morning, Matthew. Came in to give you a like, but I need to go in the TMI. Not that I prefer his stream, but I'm in my work, Chuck, and your audio is very soft, invariably. Have a great day. Yeah, you too. It's cool. Yeah, definitely. Drop a like. Go anywhere you feel is better. If it reaches 3 figures, I'll start skimming. If it reaches 3 figures, I'll only keep my holding shares. Pension stuff. All right. Depends when they cover on the official. Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, it's very tough to see it, squeeze in August when you haven't seen them really make an effort to really cover. Stare off right now. First to blink loses. Wait, right now? I lose. I always blink. I blink a lot. Green Day, 56 plus. That's what you're seeing? All right, let's be optimistic here. After going down to 48 in the pre-market, almost 3% down. Now that I got in trouble, I can't have TikTok anymore. Well, that's not good. Hey, what do you think about BBBY? I think Bed Bath & Beyond is not a bad play. Yeah, it's not a bad play. It's just it moves with what AMC is doing. Not every single second of every single day, but it does move. When you see AMC pop off, you're going to see Bed Bath & Beyond make that move as well. That recently made moves up to $48, made some moves up to $40 or so, resisted at $40, dropped down to about 27, did increase to about 35 again. So having a good spurt over this period of time. Right now, you're just seeing it drop down a little bit more. So, how was your friend on TikTok? Well, sorry that you can't use TikTok anymore. What point will you consider buying more shares of AMC if it keeps dipping? Probably 20. It depends how much money I have. So right now I don't have any money left in cash. So if I was able to pull some out, like if I gained what I was supposed to gain with ZOM or SOS, then I would take that money out of there and put it into, I could possibly put it into AMC. I would imagine I would probably put some into crypto. Only when I have special needs. Well, that's fine. I mean that you're not following me on TikTok anymore. You can't use TikTok, but yeah, I mean it's not the most amazing platform, anyways. Then we're down to 42. Just remember that they know we have stimulus checks hitting soon. They're pushing down against that to prepare, but it's just scares me when I see people who are first timers market saying things like, "I want to buy a house, I want to buy me a car, I want to buy me a jet." Yeah, I know what you mean. one, I don't think people should be spending money on things like that. Because a house, maybe. But even if, I still wouldn't even pay, all cash for a house. I would probably pay like the first 15 years worth. That's where you're paying the most interest. So if you pay that off, you're not really paying as much interest there. Give yourself some time. I mean, you can always use the cash to pay that off. If you pay a little bit of interest, that's not bad. But you're also giving yourself time to live in the house. No, I need to let my Jesus. We have 502 people in here in the live stream, guys. Make sure you hit that like button if you can. It does help out the channel. I got to keep that credit building. Yes, you do. Yeah, keep that on your account for at least a number of years. What's going on? As a car selk? Okay, let's see what's happening with AMC. Subject change time. So a Saints fan. Yes. Yes. Definitely a Saints fan. A little bit upset that we're not going to have Drew Brees this upcoming season. But to tell you the truth, in the last year or so, I haven't really paid too much attention to football, which I'm upset with myself. I haven't paid attention to college football. I haven't paid attention to NFL. I don't pay attention to basketball. I don't understand how I'm missing so much in sports. But, man. Morning. What's good, Matt? Everyone, let's have a good day. Yes, we do need to have a good day. I hope that's a good day. Let's see what AMC is doing. Still at 0.74%. We're rebuilding this year. Seems that way. In-law from New Orleans and had a wedding in the city. Are going to be a tough rebuild. Yeah, I mean, all you need, and I say it like it's easy. All you really need is a quarterback that has the same style of play. But I don't think you're gonna get that. You're not gonna find another Drew Brees. You're not. I mean, you can find people that may be good, but I don't know about Drew Brees. If Drew Brees was taller, I feel like he would have even had more yards and more touchdowns. Tony Romo was better than Brees. What? And you spelled it wrong. But what? I mean, that face palm though. I know. Tony Romo, come on, man. They never drafted any LSU players. They never drafted any LSU players? Is that accurate? Big Ben all the way. That's got to be a big lie. Comparing the two has hurt my brain. Why would you even try and compare the two? Look at the stats. Romo clearly better. What? All right, well, if you want to get to it, let's go ahead and get to it. I don't know what that is about, but let's. So we're comparing Drew Brees versus. I don't know what that's about though. Anyways, we're comparing Drew Brees to Tony Romo. Game started. Like Drew Brees won that one. Wins as a starter. Looks like Drew Brees won that one. Losses. Drew Brees also won that one. That's not a good one. Ties. I haven't had any ties. Looks like win percentage. Tony Romo is better. Slightly. Yes. Are they better? I don't know why it would be green if that. Anyways, pass completions. Look at that. Passing attempts. Yes. Completion percentage. Yes. Passing yards. Jesus. Touchdowns. Come on. Like, yeah, just relax, man. No. Like, it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Let's not even compare the two. Big time Jets fan here. You should see my jersey collection. I don't want to hear anything about being about Breeze retiring. We had our last franchise QB in 2000. If you look at them with your eyes closed, sure. Romo won any fantasy games for me. Well, I guess that'll make him a really good quarterback. I guess I've had a number of players that won fantasy games for me, including Odell Beckham and Alfred Morris. I'm a Cowboys fan. We don't support Romo. Better than Breeze. Rushing yards also. First ballot Hall of Famer Breeze. End of story. Yes, Romo. I've absolutely killed and turned around the process. I'm so happy for you guys. Romo is much better, and now Breeze. He is. He is. You're right. Unmute me, please. I think you got timed out from one of the moderators because of too many like comments. It's not me. It's we have a couple of moderators, and when there are too many comments in a row like that, I think that's what it is. My league let me. Josh Allen on the same team last year. Or he will. We're in the AMC trenches right now. Bloody clothes. Yeah, and AMC is down to what, 2.4? Horrible movement. But you obviously know that they're manipulating the hell out of this. Same thing, I guess GME is down as well. Yeah, GME is down 1.78%. The movement is just not amazing, but we know what we have here. We know where we go from here. One. It wasn't even fair. I'm having a bad day. Well, hopefully it gets better. I've been there for a night. You get routed by me. Only goes up. Yeah. Breeze could have never scored Jessica Simpson. I mean, wasn't he married for a while? I don't really know. I don't really know their personal life. Thanks, Matthew. No problem. Legend has it if you buy AMC and GME, then hold them all year. Wait, what? And hold them. All your dreams will come true. Okay. Yes. I'm not saying that will happen because this is not financial advice, merely just my opinion. I'm not saying I'm a fortune teller either. I'm not telling you to buy a stock. I'm not telling you to buy anything. Matt Wilson is an interesting fellow. Or Zach Wilson is an interesting fellow. He can throw the ball and he's not off the field issue. Hope to build around. I'm just hoping this is the dip before the rip. So am I. I'm hoping that this will, dip down to where it is, but then see this rip up to 70 sometime soon. This is why in my title it's like, when will we get back to $70? Hopefully soon. Yeah, Breeze has a gnarly scar. 6 dig scars. Breeze is a family man from what I've seen. I think he's good. Ruben Romo will always be a real baller. I don't know. I don't know why we're making this comparison for Breeze and Romo. I think there were a bunch of people that left Breeze off of their top 5 quarterback list, and it makes no sense because he's like, I think he's like second in yards, or he might be first in like touchdowns or something. I know that Tom Brady is like right behind him, or if not, right ahead of him. I know he's playing. Tom Brady's probably going to play like 2 more years. It still hurts my head to compare them. Yeah, let's compare actual good quarterbacks. Brady versus Tony Romo. Breeze. Tom Brady versus Drew Brees. That's a good one, right? Total games 300 for Tom Brady. That's a good one right there. Let's look at that. Tom Brady has more games than Drew Brees, and Tom Brady has more games started than Drew Brees. More wins, Tom Brady, right? Losses, Tom Brady. Win percentage, obviously, if he won more. Completions, Drew Brees has more. Tom Brady has more pass attempts, slightly. Completion percentage, Drew Brees. Yards, Drew Brees. Touchdowns, Tom Brady. Touchdown percentage, very, very close. Interceptions thrown, definitely Tom Brady. Winning drives, very close there. QB rating, Drew Brees wins out of that. Yards gained per game, wins out of that. So, I mean, it's very close. Obviously, looking at wins and looking at Super Bowls, you can say that wins, but whatever. On AMC yesterday, you predicted the low was 52, closed at 57, or 59. I thought the high was 59, and it would close at 57. It closed at 49. Why do you think that happened? Mainly because we had a lot of shorts that were going on. We had the false information that was coming through in Ortex. So there was people that were scared that were pulling out of the position. We also seen that a lot of the market was down. It wasn't just AMC. So there was a lot more that went into it than just that. We seen it up 5% in the pre-market, and all of a sudden it just fell off the face of the earth, which is something that doesn't typically happen. So that was a little bit weird seeing that after being up so far in the pre-market. It literally just fell pretty hard. Yeah, like I said yesterday, I predicted that the low would be 52. Ended up being 49. And again, it's not really, you can't really predict this 100%. You can't. Because the patterns don't go the way that you think. The pre-market and the volume doesn't really tell you anything, because you could have a ton of negative volume within there. It's just not giving you a consistent look on where the stock will go. Like right now, you could say even if that when the stock market opens, you could see a low of 47, and that's where it will resist from. However, it could end up stair-stepping down, and it could not get to that point and resist or have a support level of that point. It shows a support level, but then again, it might not hold that support level. Do you think AMC will hit a hard low before we skyrocket? It's possible. I think it should have already hit the hard low of $39. I don't think it should pass that point. I think it was 39. Yeah, it was 39. No, 30, 38, 37. Yeah, 37.66. So I think it did hit that low where I don't think it's going to pass that point. But you never really know what could happen. They can continue to attack this thing, and it could be really bad. Thanks for keep manipulating. Yeah, if you've seen what happened in Ortex, they showed that a lot of the shorts have covered, basically showing 35 million shorted shares that have covered, and the stock price didn't go up at all, and it didn't make sense. But seeing these numbers updated scares a lot of people. And Carselk, welcome back. Volume good for pre-market. Let's look at it. I don't think it really is. It's 284K. Yeah, 284K, which is not a lot. And that's just Weeble. I believe it's somewhere around 500 probably. Stop yawning. I have to yawn. I'm so tired. Erica made me stay up later yesterday. So I'm very tired. I just stopped that yawn. Yeah, I actually have no problem with I actually have no problem with Brady. I used to have a problem with Tom Brady when he was on the Patriots. Now I don't. It shows that he can win without the system, which means that he is actually a good quarterback. Um, 625K says Market Watch. Okay. 722K says somebody else. Well, it gets annoying. I know. Ended up holding on to FCL and found some funds to finish rounding out GME. That's good. What did FCEL do? Because I didn't take a look at that. Up 0.12%, and it's up about 1% now. The day before it did drop quite a bit. I like Tom Brady. Yeah, Tom Brady's not bad. Relax. Yeah, I mean, too much just ends up getting to be too much. And I'm not gonna stop anybody else, but if anybody else feels that um you see, but three things I don't like: horse marches, digging ditches in the rain, and Tom freaking Brady. What is digging ditches in the rain? Why are you digging ditches in the rain? Are you burying dead bodies? Is that what you... All right, so we got 489 people in here, guys. Hit that like button. I know I can't go until 10, but hopefully we see like a complete reversal. I'm not 100% sure if we will, though, because we're not really seeing the most positive movement, but it looks like it might be another consolidation week. Good morning. Good morning, MBJ. Good morning, everybody. You just said you were leaving without anyone telling you to leave. Say if you'd like, or head out. Forget to hit the like button on your way out. Yeah, everybody hit the like button. You only stream during the pre-market? Yes, pretty much. I do usually do like a Marcus quarterback ever. Come on, man. That really caught my eye. No, I usually do 30 minutes into the market, and then I'll do like a crypto stream sometimes on the MP Shorts channel, and then it depends. It depends what's happening in the market. If I see it, lifting off, like really taking off, then that's something to where I may end up start streaming at some point. Typically, I stream the pre-market just to make sure this is covered. There's a lot of people that don't stream the pre-market. They only stream like 30 minutes before the market opens, and then the market opens. So we want to see how the pre-market's going and what's happening there and what the what gapped up, what gapped down, all of that other stuff. To deal with Johnny Manziel as my quarterback. Can't be that for. I mean, you could have Mark Sanchez. Sorry, whoever was a Jets fan. If you would /Ken, what are your thoughts on trading, ease of use, also trading and safety during between Webull and Fidelity? Well, the thoughts on trading. So thoughts on trading for Webull and Fidelity. I love both of the platforms. If that's what you're asking, basically on all of those things for the platforms. I love Fidelity. I did love Fidelity. Wow, we're down to 4%, down to $47. Yeah, I love Fidelity. I love Webull. I like Webull a little bit more in how you can select and automatically update everything when it comes to that stock. Fidelity, when you're using the Active Trader Pro, it's not really as intuitive. It's not really as active, and you have to update individual charts if you want certain things to look a certain way. So it's very difficult to trade things that are, out of the blue, because you have to update all of those charts to make sure that those pop up. So trading is great for both of them. It's just a little bit more easy with Webull. I would say ease of use. Webull is definitely top notch. Fidelity can get overwhelming with the amount of stuff it has on its app and the website. Cost of trading is basically none for both of them. And safety, I would say probably Fidelity has a little bit more safety for the squeeze than Webull does. Just because Webull has restricted trading in the past, and so has Robinhood. But Fidelity was probably the last account or brokerage account to restrict trading. Good morning, bro. Who do you think is a better QB, Jamarcus Russell or Ryan Leaf? Jamarcus Russell. Jamarcus Russell had so much potential. Michael Vick wasn't mentioned once. What the hell? Michael Vick is amazing. I mean, he had the athleticism like nobody else and can throw the ball a mile. Underhanded. I don't understand how he throws it so far. You don't understand how many times I've imitated his throw. I would play quarterback like at the park or whatever, and I would just throw underhanded all the time. Just throw underhanded and see how far I can throw underhanded. Used an old ass laptop for Active Trader Pro. Joke. Jokes on y'all with fancy new computers. The Carl Seek, right? I don't know what that means. Thank you, sir. No problem. Yeah, but I would say like Fidelity has like the most safety during the squeeze. Yeah, you were muted for 300 seconds. And if it continues, I think they might end up just kicking you completely. Vic was before they knew how to utilize QBs like him. Yeah. And they also didn't know how to, cover QBs like him. Because he would just take off and could take off for 70 yards if he wanted to. I transfer of Robin Hood to Weeble after the January disaster. I will be really pissed if the same crap happens. Yeah. Again, I mean, it will definitely start with Robin Hood, but it can happen on Weeble as well. But I think it's going to happen across the board. When I first got on Fidelity, I was pretty overwhelmed with the amount. Yeah, it is. It is overwhelming, but you get used to it as you start to explore things. So you have to look at one thing at a time. Don't look at everything at once. Look at one thing at a time. Start with understanding the research page. Barry Sanders, Jackson, Barry all day. I understand. Bo Jackson just had athleticism like nobody else, but Barry Sanders was just phenomenal. And now that I'm moving from Robinhood to Weeble, I hear that Fidelity is safer for the squeeze. It is the safest for the squeeze, but know that I think it's much easier to use Weeble than any of the platforms. But I know that Robinhood will be first. You'll probably have Weeble come maybe like third or fourth after TD Ameritrade, maybe. But you'll definitely have like Ally Bank, I think, might be one of those that go first. Now, what TV do you watch with your wife these days? Anything good? We've been watching this show. We watched the whole season of Too Hot to Handle, the second season, and the train wreck. We watched The Challenge a lot, but that's not on. We watch a lot of Netflix shows. I think Robin Hood's IPO wasn't on AMC. Yeah, I think it would be. I think actually people are gonna buy it up, and there might be a situation where hedge funds might get back at us if we short Robinhood. They're gonna buy it up, so you might want to just take your time and look into that before before they actually play us there, you know? Ezekiel Elliott smokes them all. What? Adrian Peterson or Ezekiel Elliott? Exactly what I was thinking. Both Weeble and Robinhood open a Fidelity account. Didn't care for photo one and decide which to switch everything to. Looks like Robinhood did what they did because Robinhood is so easy and quick. Fidelity. Account, etc. before you can read. Correct. Robinhood and Weeble, you don't. Yeah, I agree with you. I just got into the stream. Could you do a recap on AMC's price? Has Baby Ape scared? Yeah, so we're not going to get scared exactly what's going on right now. We are down about 5.3%, right? They're really trying to push this thing down. They don't want it to get to any levels to where people make money on options, right? Any level to where you do see a lot of options trading or a lot of contracts that are going through, they don't want to get it to those levels. That's the reason why they're continuing to push this down. This is not just people that are selling, which granted, you probably have a couple of people that do sell. Most people end up selling in the actual market open rather than the pre-market. You know that this is hedgy land. This is controlled by hedge funds, people with billions of dollars, millions of dollars. This is something that's clear manipulation as you go through this, because you know that people are looking to hold on to this position. And I would imagine you do have some people that are scared, and those people that are getting out that are scared, you want to just, not even worry about them, because now that they're out, all the people that are holding are people that are looking for this to squeeze. So that's what I'm looking at there. We know that this is clear manipulation here. And if it does go lower, it creates buying opportunities. It gets people afraid of where they bought, especially if people are continuing to buy at $50 or so, looking for that to increase. Yeah, I think it's creating a steal price at this point. We've seen it that it was down 5% yesterday, or sorry, it was up 5% yesterday in the pre-market, and then ended up getting to a point to where it decreased and finished down 3.85%, almost 4%. So we know that we can still see grounds for reversal. It's not something where people need to get scared. We understand the Ortex data did give us false information yesterday, but it's all back to normal. So Romo for life, really? Come on. Thank you for the super chat, but Romo for life though. We are back to normal when it comes to the estimated shorts at 93 million, which we know that there are a ton of naked shorts out there. We understand that they're still on that threshold list. We know that the FTDs are massive. So we're sitting in a good spot. Don't get scared of where we are. This is not financial advice, but you don't need to get scared of where we are. We're in a good situation. We're in a good spot. Yes, the price is lower, and it does get people frightened why we're seeing it drop so much and not really find any sort of consolidation, which makes no sense whatsoever. It's clear manipulation. Clearly, it's manipulation. So again, that's what I wanted to, talk about there. There's your recap. Right now, AMC sitting at about 5% down, is starting to increase a little bit, and you're seeing GME around 2.26% down. Callum, are you just another cheerleader? I entered at 60 and I'm still holding. How low can this go? Well, this can go pretty low depending on how much they want to short it. I would imagine they don't have too much firepower left, so they can't bring it like all the way back down to previous levels of where it was. And I understand you bought at 60. this can just create more buying opportunities for you, because if you look at it, you can look at it at 47 and say, all right, well, you know what? I can buy maybe the same amount of shares that I had or that I have, so that I can lower my cost basis by half of what the difference is from 47 to 60. And you'll basically bring that cost basis down so that you can gain more on the way up. I'm scared after I messed up on options the other week, instead of having only house money in the game, I've lost so much on options that I need my gains to stay to break even. Yeah, see, that's what they're trying to do. The hedge funds are trying to make people lose money on options because of the fact that they don't want more people to put money into AMC from options gains, right? That's what people are doing. They're gaining money on options, $400,000, $300,000, right, in the past however many like month or so, and then people are putting money back into AMC, which they're noticing is a horrible situation for them. So they're trying to play the get back at them by the options level game, and it sucks. It really does, but that's the way that they're playing it, and I hate seeing that. But just make sure you're playing the right level of options. I mean, I'm still getting interested or getting introduced into options, so I haven't had that chance to play that game yet, but I know that they're trying to get people out of their strike prices. We've tested 43 before and went back to 55 or 59. Yeah, easily. Just buy the dip and average down. Very chill. I'm also getting tired of the uninformed apes spreading misinformation. Who in this trade have even been trading for more than 5 years. Not the majority. Yeah. As I know, options are very tempting right now, but buy shares is the best thing we can do right now. Yeah, they're trying to get a lot of people to lose money on options so that they're forced to do something horrible with AMC, the shares that they own. So just relax, I guess, with the options. I understand people are making money. I don't know what the premiums are like, but I know people are making money on options, or were making money on options, and can make money in the future on options. It's just very tough to look at this and say that you're going to gain a crazy amount. Just look at GameStop. It's still trading at $200, $300. Yes. Well, GameStop's not over. The squeeze isn't over. They had a start to the squeeze, which should have been over if they wouldn't have doubled down or restricted trading, but that's what they did. Carl was running around with me. You grow up not worth being negative. And shut me up. Arguing through chat. What's going on here? Everybody just chill. We got a fight in the chat. Or am I still in on Ride? I'm not in on it. I made money on Ride, and I was thinking of getting back in on it, but I ended up putting money in cost, which I think might have been, or not, yeah, of cost. I think might have been a mistake compared to Ride. I think Ride probably would have been a better play, but I'm in on costs again. I should have probably put the money back in on Ride. We need Carl as the yeah, probably right. If you're getting scared and can't handle it, sell at 70 or set 70, sell, and forget about it. Ignore children. Yeah. Matt, do you own any Shiba crypto? Yes, I own Shiba Inu, and if you're talking about just like everything in general around like a Shiba Inu, which is Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Baby Doge, all of those. I don't own Baby Doge, but I do own Shiba Inu coin and Dogecoin. I also own Tiki token, which I plan on buying more of that. If it's giving me Binance token, I'm all for it. United we rise, divided we fall. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you guys for showing up. We got 768 people in here. If you guys can hit the like button, get me above 600 likes, that would be amazing. For all the new people in here, I appreciate you stopping by, checking out my stream. But yeah, that's where we're standing right now. We're at 5% down on AMC. We're at 2.3% down for GME. Not really the best situation, but we know that we can make that comeback. And I'm hoping that we could see grounds for reversal. It's definitely past that just like simple reversal. Now we need more of a large jump. The amount of people that are looking to buy just skyrockets. That's what we're looking for. So remember, I only have 30 minutes to the stream. I'm not going to go until 10 today because I have some things I need to do for work. So I appreciate everybody being here. We have like 30 more minutes. So Carl or Eric fighting Jake Paul next. I guess Eric Harper wants to fight Jake Paul, fight somebody in the chat. I am so tired. It's ridiculous. But we're sitting in a good spot. I understand that we're down 5%, but it creates buying opportunity for some people. There we go. 531 likes. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. I appreciate it. Let's see. Just transferred over to Webull. I want to buy more stocks today. I hit market. Right. Also, what team is on the hat? It's the Saints. I went to buy market day. I don't know what day is. It's good for the day. Affecting the young and afraid. YouTuber messed up by setting dates. Getting more babies. New token that generate passive income. Just bought Purge and Ghostface. Made over 4.5 Binance already without having to sell a token. That's awesome. You made 4.5 Binance. Like Binance is at like $200 or $300 or something like that. You made 4.5 of that. All of these folks owning altcoins are going to be rich next alt season. Yeah, I agree with you. I think as right now, if you have a lot of these altcoins or you're looking to buy some cryptocurrency, buy some of the major coins that you see there. But any of the altcoins, buy some of those as well, because you can definitely see that take a big jump when we start to see crypto, really take a leap, right? And that's why I'm looking to put thousands of dollars into cryptocurrency, because of the fact that once we see those take off, I mean, there's going to be hundreds of thousands of dollars to be made, and I'm going to be ready to cash out and put that into different areas and get ready for the next round. If I have $3 million or $4 million from that, I will be happy with what I can gain from there. And I'll tell you what, at that point, I will say I will have enough. I still won't have health insurance. I guess I can go with my wife's health insurance in order to stop working my 9 to 5. Want me to mute Eric? I mean, that's on you. I feel like Carselk is playing this game that game was just played like on him, uh, or her. I don't know. I guess guy or gal, but it's kind of funny. If you make $1 million in crypto season, you gotta do a 24-hour live stream. Yeah, I mean, that'll be tough, but I think I could do it. I'd be so tired though. I would have to prepare. Or diamond fists better than hands. Well, they're closed, so yeah. You're a grill. Is that a gender or you're a grill? Diamond hands are the best hands. Are we doing it wrong? How many things do you have? I mean, I feel like I'm dyslexic. This is bleeding by the second. Yeah, I mean it's still only wow. It's updated. It was at 5%, but it was at 5.4%. So almost getting to that 5.5% mark. It's crazy. But just don't get worried about it. I'm not too worried about it at all. Matt, I'll post the link to Purge in the Reddit so you can check it out. Start stacking your Binance. Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely check it out because if I can get Binance from anything, I'll definitely take that. And you can put that into something else. Or you can just, stack up Binance there. Yeah, see, I've made $15 in Binance by holding Tiki token. Tiki token is up 67% today. I should have bought more. Oh, it's at 1 cent. Oh, wow. Okay. What's crazy is I feel like I bought in lower than that. Well lower, like a lot lower than that. Oh yeah, definitely put something in the Discord group. Send it to me direct. If you want to send it to everybody, you can definitely do that. But also send it to me direct because I might miss that. These are nothing but sell prices. I have a special. Okay. Still up 369% on the 3-month chart for AMC. Perfect. Do you know anything about China Ibu coin or Shiba Inu coin? Is it true that it's the new Doge? No, Shiba Inu coin has 394 trillion coins available, which is a lot. Dogecoin has only 129 billion or 130 billion available. So the fact that it's at a certain level, Dogecoin can get to pennies, can get to $1, can get to $5. Shiba Inu coin, I don't even believe can get to 1 penny, unless it has a burn rate, which I don't know about. Internet computer doing much. Yeah, I mean for me, internet computer is doing a lot. Let's look at where I am right now. For me, internet computer is up just a little bit. The price is at $47. I bought in at about 30, I believe. Yeah. So I'm up like a good like $300 or something. I'm up a decent amount. Litecoin, I'm up on that. Bought in at like 130. Compound, I'm up on that. I bought in at 280, so it's up about $200. Anchor, I'm also up on that. I bought in some more at like 6 cents. So yeah, that's up at 8 cents now. Ethereum Classic, I'm up on that as well. Bought in at like 40, 46 cents. What's the difference between Coinbase and Coinbase Pro? Lower fees in Coinbase Pro. The Coinbase though, you get a lot more detail. Like if I go into Coinbase, I don't know what the hell I'm typing here. If I go into Coinbase, then I can get a lot more detail with it. If I bring it over here, you can see that if I wanted to go into Ethereum, I would go into Ethereum and it would give me a lot more detail to understand the circulating supply, the popularity, what the volume is, the market cap, all that stuff that I love to look at, the typical hold time. We want to see how long a hold time for certain things. Like Bitcoin has a hold time of 63 days. Ethereum has a hold time of 50 something days. XRP, hold time of 31 days is not bad. Litecoin, a hold time of 78 days. So people are holding this for a long period of time. I'll buy it and I'll hold it. And I'm holding it right now. Ethereum Classic, hold time 31 days. So that's the difference. Really, lower fees, more information. On lower fees on Coinbase Pro, more information on Coinbase, I guess. I like regular Coinbase because of the reoccurring buy feature and staking. Yeah, I mean, either way, you can actually go into Coinbase, and if you wanted to transfer that to a Coinbase Pro account, you can easily transfer it for no extra fee. Currently, AMC is still at that 5% mark. We have about 15 minutes to the stream, and then I have to get off of here. Those are holds high 30s and the 40s. Shorts will cover again, and it will hit 70. Yes, I agree. iOS Coinbase regular has gotten really nice the last couple of weeks. Pro Coinbase is for trading. Normal. Yes, so for easily trading, like back and forth, where you can go to certain levels and just understand how to trade, where to trade. What's the ADA hold time? Probably a while. ADA's hold time is 48 days. So it's similar to where Ethereum is. You want something with a high hold time. Have you ever become a full-time trader? Technically, I am. A full-time trader just means that you're profitable from trading, not that you're watching the market 24/7. A lot of times I trade to hit my profit target in the morning, and when I hit my profit target, I'm done trading. So yes, I am a full-time trader. I've been for a while. 2020, I took some time off, but yeah. We'd be buying a USDC after offering 4% APY. I mean, that can be considered, because I know how you have long-term long-term investments in the stock market, right, where they have dividends. This will be my long-term investment for the crypto markets, right? I would have something where it's USDC, maybe Tiki token as something that will give me Binance, something that will give me that dividend, and then also looking into other things like Purge from what I've seen. And I haven't looked into it too much, but definitely shoot me the link there so I can remember. But yeah, I'll look into that, and we'll get some of that and hold on to that so that you have that form of a dividend, but in the crypto market rather than the stock market. So yes, will I be buying USDC when it starts offering 4% APY? Yeah, it's a no-brainer. So at 70, worst case scenario. Oh. I'm so tired. I guarantee when I get off the stream, I'm not going to be tired. Just because I'm going to go through like 4,720 emails. That's not an exaggeration. What are the first things you're going to buy after the squeeze? I'll have to think about that. I'm probably going to end up, after the squeeze, I'm probably going to end up buying AMC right away and holding on to the position. But I also might day trade and swing trade AMC after squeeze, post squeeze, because it's going to have a lot of volatility to it. So if I see a lot of volatility, I'm definitely going into a position and looking for that to quickly increase. You should do a live stream. You should live stream your daughter picking a crypto at random. You got to drop 100 on it for 1 hour. I think we can definitely do a live stream to where she picks her own stocks. Not a live stream, but just like a video, like update videos of like Harper's portfolio. Because I know Carl has his portfolio, and his portfolio is doing well. Right now, it's around, I think, 14% up. YouTube is issuing termination notices to financial channels as per Trey's new video. It depends on a lot of the comments that you're getting. If you're getting too many spam comments, I know for me, I'm not getting as many comments as Trey and like Matt and all of them. But that's the issue, is the fact that you have too many comments with your name, and then people report that you did a certain thing when it wasn't you. Did you say Carl has a portfolio? Yeah. Carl with those strong gains. Yeah, he's gaining more than like a standard index fund. I'm buying a bit more for sure. Sounds good. ETOM. Coin coming soon, I guess. Yeah, it's possible. I still need to create these. I wanted to create Carl, Emmy, Daisy emojis. I haven't gotten around to doing it. I don't have enough time. I wish I had the time in order to do that. I remember DMing you back in January, telling you there's a fake Matthew Perry and WhatsApp page. Yeah, I get it all the time. I can't get away from it. Like the only way I can do it, and even if I do that, like I can like people that create like pages with my name on it, I can basically like take out the words Matthew Perry. If anybody has the name Matthew Perry, they can't comment on my channel. But even if I do that, it doesn't take out my comments, by the way. But even if I do that, they end up having different variations of my name where they put like, you know, a comma, or they put pin by Matthew Perry or something like that, and it's ridiculous. Everyone's gonna have a portfolio. This is my plants portfolio. Yes. How about this? Every time I cough, I have to put more money into AMC. How about that? That would be a ridiculous amount of money because I golf a lot. I think I just missed my entry point on a pre-market play, and now I'm twiddling my thumbs, waiting to see if it comes back down. Yeah, that happens. I'm a good guy, I promise. I reported a lot of those pinned comments. Yeah, I can't do anything about it. Like I can, it doesn't retroactively change that person. Like it doesn't hide it from the channel. Every single comment that they did, I can hide that person, but it only hides that comment or any future comments that they make, which they have algorithms set up so that those comments, everything just gets taken out. Or not everything gets taken out. I mean, just the comment that you talked about gets taken out, and future comments get taken out, but the previous ones or past ones don't. Hopefully that makes sense. Kind of spaced out in the middle of that. It's a common name. I mean, I guess Matthew is. I feel like am I like the second most famous Matthew Perry? Is that what that's? Hopefully that's how it is. I'm the real Matt Perry. My neighbor just texted me and said he sold all of his AMC shares yesterday. Wow. Oh, I mean, if people are happy with their gains and they got scared on the way down, that's exactly what all of this did. It created fear. You know, some people are selling. You don't have whales that are selling. Whales know what this is about. We know that the shorts haven't covered. We know that there's going to be a lot of pressure here. And yeah, you may have gotten some people that are scared out of there that probably dropped maybe 1% or 2% of the people that were holding the position because of the shorts that were going on and the false information. We understand that, but we can't do anything about it. If people are scared, people are scared. We can't force somebody to hold. Tell him next time to. What will Carl do? What would Carl do? Where is Carl? I missed that cat. Carl. Carl wouldn't sell. No, he wouldn't. Carl. Come here, man. If I could find AMC price action looks similar to when it was between $5 and $12. So fluffy. He is very fluffy. He's gonna get so much fur on me. Crazy. I love this cat. He said meow meow. Keyboard Carl, yes. I wish I wasn't so allergic to cats. I end up wondering if there are other people. Had almost 1,000 shares and an average of 11. So underestimate. I'm not. I understand, but I'm not. It's all. Yeah. Again. Yeah. He's. I guess he's just taking it his profit. It's cool. You know. I'm not saying that people shouldn't really look at it and say, um, you know, um, I would say that people shouldn't be scared. If anything, you just sell what your initial investment is, maybe a little bit of profit, and then protect what else is left, right? You could just let it sit there and grow to be something bigger. You have a lot of fur that's coming off of you, and it's getting everywhere. Um, I want to buy some more AMC. What do you think? Should I wait for the open or pre-market? So I don't know what we're at right now. I need to actually check where we're at. Currently 4.336%. Down. Yeah, there's everywhere now. All right, man. You're getting fur everywhere. Bye. Gotta brush you or clean you or something. There's a Furminator. That's so much fur everywhere. Um, I'd probably. It looks like we're seeing a little bit of a rally. This might be somewhere around the low, but you never really know, to tell you the truth. Um, if it's me, I always wait for the open if I'm looking for a buying opportunity. Moon cat spit that folks are allergic to. The cats, but my body doesn't. I don't like their spit. All right, gotta head to work. Have a great day. You have a great day too. I have about 17,000 shares, 189K in realized gains, and roughly 300K in unrealized gains. That is awesome. That is amazing. See, that's what I mean. It's like you have realized, you have realized gains, and you have unrealized gains. You don't need to sell everything. That's what I don't understand. Is people don't look at it with a point to where it's like, all right, if I sell a portion of this and this starts to come back, then I'm good. If it goes up, then I don't lose anything that I lost. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gaining a lot more. Maybe we talked about cost this morning, but where would you jump back in? Right now is not a bad option. I mean, it's at $20. It definitely shows the ability to get to 30 or 40 very easily. I bought it at 23, so I'm sitting at a pretty bad loss, right now. But I'm definitely holding it until it gets to about 30 or 40, and I could see that making that move soon. Been boring past few weeks. Sideways trading, not exciting at all. Yeah, I agree. Have a good day, Charles. Thank you. That's amazing that you have 17,000 shares, though. Absolutely phenomenal. I would have loved to. Where did you buy it? Did you buy it like $5? I know I have to go like right now, but I kind of want an answer here. Charles, did you buy it like $5 or did you buy it like $8 or $10? Did you actually put in a pretty decent chunk of money into it? Or were you just buying the whole entire time? So from like $10 to $5 to $6 to $4, or did you have shares beforehand? Hopefully you're still here. Come on. Hopefully he's still here. If he's not here, then that sucks. I guess not. Well, guys, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. If you want to become a member, definitely do so. We gained 2 members today. I appreciate everybody that is here, that does, stay with the channel. We're now down to 5% again. 5% down. Crazy. Last year I bought on 1,000 shares at $3. Oh, okay. My current cost averages $32 per share. I was day trading it earlier this year. Okay, so then you made a lot of money from day trading it before you started holding it, or you started swing trading it and day trading it as you were holding some positions. So either way, absolutely phenomenal. I love to hear about gains like that. But anyways, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, check out some of my other channels. Just in case, anything goes south with this channel, you'll always have other channels that are there. So check the Perry Experience out, check the MP Shorts channel out. Also, the Matt Reacts channel. All of those, they'll be listed under associated channels on my channel. But guys, I appreciate you this morning. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, and I will catch you guys in the next one.